O'Brien's is the place for football in San Diego, Qatar 2022.
My name is Tom Nickel. I'm owner of O'Brien's Pub here, along with Nickel Beer Company in Julian, and a partner at the pub at Lake Cuyamaca up in Julian. O'Brien's has been here since 1994, founded by Jim O'Brien, and I bought the pub January 1 of 2003, so coming up on my 20th anniversary. When I first took over, I was brewing for what was then OG's Pizza, formerly Stuffed Pizza, and O'Brien's was like my beer playground. It was just a place where I could come and hang out with people and put on beers that I loved from other breweries, and tap beers from my friends and have events with people I knew in the industry. So it's just a really great experience. I mean, it was already my favorite place to drink in San Diego when I bought it. And, over the years, it just developed more and more, bringing in, Tyson Blake as my partner and our current GM, Allie, and the place just continues to grow and get better. And, I loved that even though craft beer has kind of ebbed and flowed as a trend over the years, O'Brien's has been a constant in the San Diego beer scene. And I really appreciate that, both from the support of the customers and the support of all the breweries. Big U.S. soccer fan, and something that I wanted to develop at the pub when I first took over. There weren't really a lot of places to watch soccer. Certainly there was no place to really gather and watch U.S. soccer. A bunch of the English pubs downtown and Little Italy had followings for Manchester United or Liverpool or one of the big European teams. But that didn't translate into following the U.S. national team, and so we started here. And one of the seminal moments was a U.S.-Honduras game back in 2009 that was only shown on closed-circuit TV, and we were one of only two places in San Diego showing it, and the other was a Brazilian nightclub that was showing it basically in Spanish to a Honduran crowd. So we were the only place showing it for a U.S. crowd. And the people that were interested in starting an American Outlaws chapter here in San Diego were here that night. And that was the genesis of our chapter. And we ended up founding it more or less that night. And we became the 10th American Outlaws chapter in the country. A Nickel Beer Company up in Julian, which literally just turned 9 years old this weekend. The brewery I opened back in 2013, just a small brewery. We sell 85% of the beer we make in Julian. Some of it trickles down here to O'Brien's, also to West Coast Smoke and Tap House that my partners Tyson and Christina own, with our former kitchen manager here, Humberto Aguilar. And so there's not a lot of places in San Diego, but then we just last year took over the restaurant site at Lake Cuyamaca with Tyson and Christina as my partners. And so we serve nickel beer there, usually about 8 taps worth. And Tyson's in charge of the kitchen, doing great food, and just having a lot of fun there, being on the lake with great food, great beer, and it gets a really nice crowd of people. And we hear great stories about people who've been coming to Julian for generations, visiting the lake, and now we're part of that stewarding experience, hosting people there, which is just great because, at heart, we're all just very naturally in the hospitality business. We love hosting people. We love providing a comfortable space to enjoy good food, good beer, and good friends. God, here's to 20 more. It's been a great ride, and like I said, it's so great to have such loyal customers and to have the brewers and the breweries feel the way they do about this pub, that it's someplace special, that being here and being on tap here is still very meaningful and important for them, and I'm so grateful for that. And grateful for the support of all the breweries, which leads to great support from all the customers. And we have a wonderful staff, and like I said, to me, the place is as good as it's ever been and only getting better.
Good stuff. Thanks for taking the time.
Oh, of course. Thank you.
Go USA.
Go Yankees.
Get your best friend and get down to O'Brien's for some football. FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. Let's go USA!